We are now going to see the tools that is available in LOKPA software, and in order to do that we click on the tools menu. The first thing that we are going to see in the tools menu is the theory of short prediction, but let me also tell you that there are other tools, which is KPDP marriage matching, Ashtakut marriage matching, Dasakut, moving Lagna to degree, moving Lagna to a house, Ayanamsha finder, Lagna progress finder, ruling planet progression, degree to sign star sub converter, Ghati Bigati converter, sunrise finder, and creating Arabic parts. Let us start with theory of short prediction. Theory of short prediction was originally invented by late Pandit Keshav Ranjan Kar of Bolangir, Orissa. I have contributed also theory of short prediction module to KP Star 1 invented by Sri Amitav Srivastav of Mumbai, and in this theory of short prediction I have made sure that the original authentic formula of late Pandit Keshav Ranjan Kar is kept intact, and all unnecessary things which he has not given have been removed from this module, and a lot of my research experiments that I have done for the last 10 years have been included over here in the background of calculation behind this simple looking table. So the first thing is the DRPE. What is the time of the planetary calculation? It is the day-rise planetary effect of the country which is chosen here. So default is India, and therefore the Indian meridian planetary position is kept. Pandit Keshav Ranjan Kar was very emphatic about this, that the day-rise planetary effect should be there, which is 5:30 AM of the meridian of the country. The date is going to be the default date of your calculation, but you can also change it or you can take it on the day of your calculation. Now, people make a mockery of Horari. Okay, what did I say? Mockery of Horari. And people use the Horari number button by creating random number, and what they do not Horari, they do lottery. They do lottery of Horari. So they keep on clicking the Horari number button. They keep on clicking the button and they keep on generating Horari number. So they do mockery of Horari by doing lottery of Horari. I have not done that. In LOKPA software, you will not be able to do that. So what you will be able to do is click this button only once and the number will come, and this button will get frozen. Alternatively, you can enter any one number between 2193. Pandit Keshav Ranjan Kar was very emphatic that theory of short prediction will be based on 2193. Although later on he talked about other number system, but his original thought was 2193. So you can either manually enter any number between 2193, or you can click this button once and then this button will become frozen. And you can enter the name of your client, okay, any name of client, okay. So let me just write down name of client, okay, and you can write any query. So test question, okay, and then once you click find, it is going to give you the answer, okay, majority of the answer. And then there are options based on my many years of research on TSP. Earlier, many of you have read my research on TSP in various magazines. I have later stopped publishing in some of the magazines which did not respect my opinion. I did not care publishing in those magazines. I have continued my own research. I have started my own journal for advancement of stellar astrology, which has seen phenomenal rise in readership and respect of the journal because of its high level of ethics. I kept on doing my own research, and this is the result of the research. I have found the answer to why theory of short prediction fails, because nodes appear, because retrograde planets appear, and therefore I have made it into option settings in TSP, which no other softwares, commercial softwares or free softwares, they don't provide these kind of options. And whenever, my friend, whenever you are going to find in the Gochara or in the transit, planets are retrograde, you need to be very careful. Whenever nodes appear in the TSP, you need to be very careful, okay? And you need to set your options carefully. And this is the way how TSP is going to help you. TSP is basically all about a yes or no kind of an answer. So you can experiment with the TSP module, and over a very short period of time, you will know how this LOKPA TSP behaves, and then there is going to be no looking back. You will be 100% accurate in your answer. So that is a TSP, the first tool of LOKPA software. Second is KPDP marriage matching. So once you click on KPDP marriage matching, LOKPA software will tell you, please pick two charts to compare. So already test female chart is open in LOKPA. It's an open chart. Another chart you need to click. So test chart male, okay, and test chart female. So it is now telling you compare. So you click compare. Once you click compare, KPDP opens, and straight away it gives you the result. Those of you who are not aware, my friends, my different astrologer friends from USA, Europe, Australia, Russia, China, and different other countries, many of you may not know that KPDP, Krishnamurti Paddhati Dashavido Pauratham, was invented by Shri Kuppu Ganapati of Delhi, and Kuppu Ganapati ji is still alive, and he has written me a mail that, Andrew, I'm so happy that you have you are launching a new your new software LOKPA. Today the field of KP astrology is full of rubbish, and I'm very happy you are launching a software. And he has written me that mail. Any of you are interested to see that email, I can show you that email. So I'm very happy that 80 plus year old gentleman, one of the direct students of K.S. Krishnamurti, wrote me that email that I am doing a service to the field of KP astrology. It really energizes me. So I have taken immense amount of care to make sure that the scoring is absolutely 100% correct according to his system. And you can see the visual representation is something which no other software has ever provided till date. And what I have done is also something you will never find in any other commercial software or any other software, is this. Kuppu Ganapati ji has given the formula in his article, but he has not given any title or meaning. For the first time, LOKPA software is providing the KPDP title and the KPDP meaning. And Bhagyaratna Foundation has copyrighted the KPDP title and KPDP meaning, although the Krishnamurti Paddhati Dashavido Pauratham copyright belongs to Shri Kuppu Ganapati ji of Delhi. And the meaning, matching of boy and girl mentality and all these things, we are providing it for the first time to the whole world. And you can see the visual representation, 45% matching is there. Please remember, my friend, the 10th KPDP, should they at all get married, this value is a dynamic value and it depends upon the matching date and time. Okay, so if these persons have gotten married sometime earlier and 25th, and you select the time and it is 21st hour 27 minutes, and you select the date which is 25th, and you select the time which is 12th, and you select OK, and you will see the time also getting changed. Okay, you will see sometimes it will change a lot. Okay, you will see the time change. So now you have seen the time, so the value has changed. So this is a dynamic value, and we have taken immense amount of care. Some softwares will show you that even if you change it by one day, the value is changing. No. It does not happen so easily. We have checked it, 10,000 times, like Thomas Edison, that I have not failed 10,000 times. I have only discovered 10,000 times different ways of becoming successful. We have also undergone the same process, and we have probably checked some 500 charts to make sure that KPDP is not having even a single mistake. So you can keep on checking some, as many number of charts you have. So this value is a dynamic value, but this dynamic value does not change with a single change in date. Okay, so that's KPDP. Now you need not always go to tools for Ashtakut and Dashakut. What you can do is you can check Ashtakut right from here. And this is a stellar based system, although it is Vedic astrology, Indian Vedic astrology. But this is also stellar method because this is based on moon's nakshatra. Many people think that stellar astrology only means KP astrology. No, my friend. Stellar astrology is also there in Indian Vedic astrology. So Varnakuta, Vashakuta, Dinakuta, Yonikuta, these are also Indian Vedic stellar astrology. And we are giving the score, and you can also have a visual representation in terms of percentage of matching. Then there is the Dashakut system, which is the South Indian stellar astrology, Vedic stellar astrology system. And one thing to remember, my friend, the Ashtakuta and Dashakuta is based on the whole sign house system. We cannot mix and match systems. We cannot mix vegetarian food with non-vegetarian food. No. We cannot do that. We are doing astrology. We need to be very clear about the principles. So when we are doing KP system, we need to do Western house division system. But when we are doing Indian Vedic astrology system, we need to follow certain types of house division. So Ashtakuta and Dashakuta, we need to follow the whole sign house division system. What about Mars dosha? Okay, so Mars dosha, there are 3 different focal points for the groom and the bride, from the Lagna, from the moon, and from the Venus. So Mars dosha from Lagna, from moon, and from Venus. Well, from Venus it is present for the boy. What about the bride? It's absent from all the focal points. From the groom, it is present from Venus, but for the bride, it is present. It is absent from Jupiter. So Mars dosha, there is a great hue and cry. Okay, and even though it is present from Venus, there are many half-baked astrologers, commercial ones, who will start selling upaya or remedies, make the family morose, let the groom get into depression and whatnot. So it's a big business of selling fear. Okay, they are the people who bring disrespect to this profession. Anyway, let me not get into a different mode of thinking. I am here to give you the tutorial video. Okay, so LOKPA will tell you if Mars dosha is present or absent. Has it been cancelled? So if you click, well, Mars dosha is not cancelled from Venus. So this is a genuine situation for something to be done for the groom. So those of you who are interested in knowing how to provide remedies, you can look at www.kpastrologylearning.com, and there is a course by me, astrological gem solution video course. Well, if you like that course, you can get that course for yourself. you may get some idea, some knowledge on how to provide, how to help people with real, genuine, honest remedies through gems. Okay, so that was a little bit of Mars dosha and marriage matching. Now, if you want to look at the horoscopes of the bride and the groom, you can click on normal table, and that will give you the planetary positions of the boy and the girl. You can also see the house positions of the boy and the girl. While keeping the normal table on, I had clicked on houses. Keeping the normal table on, I am now clicking on the basic table. I am clicking on significators table. I can click on aspected. I can switch off aspected. I can switch on conjunction. Same thing which I have shown you earlier. Western aspect, Arabic parts. Okay, so basic table. Okay, so all these are there. Same thing. Okay, the effect is the same thing. So you can see the nakshatra, which pada they have occupied. So beautiful. Okay, no other software will give you these kind of beautiful facilities, because my whole purpose was that you will make minimum amount of mouse click. You will make minimum amount of hand movement, because your hand is supposed to write down important points. Your hand is to make important notes. Your hand is not for mouse movement. Your eyes are very important. You will make important observations on the computer. Okay, so you can also click on RP and you can check whether there is some connection between the casting time and real time RPs. Okay, so I go to my chart manager and I close. Okay, and I close this. I click on female chart. I click open. Okay, or I can do another thing. I can click open chart, test chart female, click open. So it opens my chart. So my basic chart opens. Okay, I click Kaspal Star Lord. So what is Kaspal Star Lord over here? This is an opportunity for me to explain. Now look at this. Jupiter is untenanted. As an untenanted planet, it is not the Kaspal sublord of any house, but it is the Kaspal star lord of the 12th bhava, and also it is the empty house. So this means Jupiter might give very powerful result of the 12th house. So if you know very good KP astrology, you know what I mean. Okay, so I am not teaching you KP astrology here. You can understand what I mean, my friend. Okay, but anyway, let us go to tools now. Okay, move Lagna to degree. Okay, move Lagna to degree. Now let's say, okay, before I say move Lagna to degree, a very, very important secret or very, very important method is there, which very few astrologers use, that they want to move the Lagna to a very specific degree. Let's say I want to move the Lagna to where the sun is situated. Sun is situated in 30 degrees, 60 degree, and then 70 degrees, 77, 78 degree. So let's say I want to move the Lagna to 77 degree. Okay, sorry, 78 degree. So all that I do is I type in 78 and give a space. 78. So all I do is click create. So now my Lagna has moved here. 17 degree, 59 minutes. Okay. So 78 degree. Now this makes my chart oriented for a very different kind of understanding. And those of you, my friend, who know what I am doing and why I am doing, you might be very excited right now that, oh my God, LOKPA software helps me to do this also. No software gives you this privilege. Tell me one software which helps you to do this. No software helps you to do this, really. Okay, I don't know of any software which helps you to do this, but LOKPA does it. Now, if you want to go back wherever the original degree was, all you need to do is just click, go back to move Lagna to degree, and then click revert. And that's it. Your chart goes back to the original degree. And all you need to do is go back to chart manager, and this is the chart, test female degree rotated. Just click cross. That's it. The chart has gone. And then you click this chart and then click open. Okay. So the original chart is now open. Then move Lagna to house. This is called the rotation of chart. So the person might have come and said, can you please tell me about my husband? Okay, husband. So husband is 7th house. So you click 7th and the chart will now be rotated to the 7th house. So you click create. So now the Lagna has moved here. From the Lagna was here. Now the Lagna has moved here. Okay, simple tool, simple, powerful, effective tool. So again, I want to rotate back the chart. So I click revert. Now the Lagna has moved back here. Okay. And all I need to do is go to chart manager and just click back the chart, click the chart here. Okay. Or just double click the chart. So you can double click the chart also and then make it appear in front of you. Then another tool over there, Ayanamsha Finder. So all you can do is you can check that this is KP old Ayanamsha, but if I, so let's say take a situation. Many a times astrologers face this dilemma. Okay, I am looking at getting a job. So to get a job, 6th ka sublord is Ketu. But let's say the sublord is in a borderline. And I want to check if it is KP old Ayanamsha. If I change the Ayanamsha to Lahiri, will there be any change? So if I make it Lahiri Ayanamsha, will there be any change? Okay. So will there be any change? So Lahiri Ayanamsha, is it changing? So Lahiri Ayanamsha, no, nothing is changing in Lahiri Ayanamsha. Or if I make it KP new Ayanamsha, is it changing? Okay. So how much value is changing? So it's 46 and this 47. Okay, not much is changing. So this is the Ayanamsha tool. Lagna Progress Finder. Okay. On this particular date and birth location, okay, when was the Lagna changing? So find all are starting time. Or you may want to see when was the Lagna star changing. The Lagna stars are given. Or when was the Lagna sub changing? All these are given. Okay. Or current position. So current place. Okay. The person might have moved from London and might have come to, let's say, might have come to Delhi. Okay. Delhi NCR. The person has relocated to India. So find. Okay. So you are finding star. Okay. And sub. So sub will take some time. Okay. Just a little bit of time. Very fast. Artificial intelligence enabled. Machine learning enabled. So very fast. Okay. And you can change the date. So 2018. Okay. It will take some time. So this is the way how you can find. So this is the Lagna Progress Finder. And then you have the ruling planet progression. So ruling planet. So let's say ruling planet for today. And this is a ruling planet for today. And end is, let's say, also today. And the time is, say, let's say 1920 to 2020 40. Okay. Okay, ruling planet. And astrologer's location, and the interval is, let's say, every 3 minutes, and find. So immediately we get the moon, ruling planet. So sign lord, star lord, sub lord, and sub lord. And you can change the number of rows that are shown, let's say 25 rows. So you have less of scroll bar, or if you select 100 rows, you have no scroll. Okay, I understood. Okay, so 5 rows, 20 rows. Okay, so number of pages. With 25 rows, you have just one page. So you can select maybe, so the more, so less the number of time interval, more will be the number of output. Okay, so that's your ruling planet progression. Your start date range, your location, astrologer location, birth location, or current location. Okay, so current location can be your location as well as the person's location. Okay, so you have the flexibility, the person's location, your client location, or your own location. An astrologer's location means where you are currently staying as an astrologer, or where you have moved as an astrologer, or where your client has moved as an astrologer. Sorry, where your client has moved, that is your current location. So let's say current location is Chennai. Okay, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Let's say you as an astrologer might have moved to Chennai, or your client, test female, your client has moved to Chennai. Okay, and everything else is same, fine. Okay, so it will give you the let's say September 25th. Okay, and find. Okay, so not much change in the ruling planet progress finder. Then you have the degree to sign and sub converter. This is very interesting. So let us say I want to know what is the sign star sub of 231 degree. Okay, do you know what is the sign star sub of 231 degree? You will have to take out that degree table, isn't it? 249 degree table you will have to take out, but don't worry, you don't have to take out now. Just simply press the convert button. So it is telling in the 249 scheme, it is the number 160, and it is Mars sign, Venus star, and Saturn sub. And the same 231 degree under the 2193 scheme, it is the number 1406, which is Mars sign, Venus star, Saturn sub, and Mercury sub. Okay. Now let me close this and again open this one. Then I click horary number 249. What is horary number 79? Okay. Convert. Horary number 79 is moon. Okay. Which is the same horary number 79 moon will also give the subs as moon Mercury, which is equal to the sub 677 number under the scheme 2193. Okay, I close this and I again open this, and now I take this 2193 and I take the number 752 and I say convert. So it is Sun, Mars, Ketu. And the same Sun, Mars, Ketu, if it is Sun, Mars, it gives the number 786 under 249. Okay. So it's a very beautiful converter. And I don't think any software gives this. If you find any software, let me know. Okay, we will try to make LOKPA even better. Okay, so my friend, if you anytime find anything good, please be free to let us know. LOKPA is your software. If you find anything better than LOKPA, let us know. We will make LOKPA even better than that software. Okay, you are now part of the LOKPA family. Please remember that. Okay. And Andrew Datta is your friend. So I want you to tell me that Dattaji, Dr. Datta, call me by any name, that LOKPA, there is a better software than LOKPA. Please make LOKPA even better than that. And I promise you we will make LOKPA even better than that. Okay. Right. So then Gati Vigati converter. This is mainly Indian time system. Many of you know in earlier days, 1950s, 60s, before World War I, before World War II, Indian time system used to be kept in Gati and Vigati. So you choose a very old date actually, So let's say, 3rd September 1932. Okay. Okay, I have to make it really 1932. Okay, let's say 1927. Okay, 13 September 1927. Astrologer's location, let's say 4 Ghati, 6 Vigati, and 3 Pal. Find. So it says that time, on that particular date, sunrise happened at this time. Standard time was this, Greenwich Mean Time was this, and local mean time is this. So if you have your father or your grandfather's horoscope, which is given in Ghati Vigati, and you till today you do not know what is the real time, so now you know the standard time. Okay, you know the Greenwich Mean Time, and everything has been properly calculated and adjusted. So all your time, war time, and all those, everything has been taken care of, my friend. So be absolutely sure. Okay, and you can always give me feedback. Don't be afraid of giving me feedback, my friend. So you know my email ID, andrewdatta@yahoo.co.in. Always feel free to give me feedback. So you can use this Gati Vigati converter on astrologer's location, birth location of the chart. So you can see immediately the birth location is the location of the chart, or the current location. So you can use this converter. Fantastic tools LOKPA software is providing you. Sunrise Finder. Okay, so start date, end date. So start date is 25th September to, let's say, 29th. Okay, you have seen how I have selected. Okay, now disk. So there is a great amount of debate whether we should take the sunrise as the disk top or disk center or disk bottom. So let's say we take disk center, and let's say astrologer's location or birth location, and find. So sunrise, sunset, moonrise, and moonset. Okay, so I have also provided moonrise and moonset, so that, and you get a good amount of information, because if you are doing Muhurta and all those kind of things, it will be helpful for you. So some very useful tools. And create Arabic parts. Okay, so if you want to create Arabic parts, so let's say test Arabic parts. So you take the planet, let's say moon, and Arabic parts are the same thing as Sahams, which Mr. Vijay Kumar of Bangalore wrote a very, very interesting article in the Journal for Advancement of Stellar Astrology, my own journal, JASA, and he has talked about the Sahams. You can create Sahams over here. Moon, plus or minus, you can choose plus or minus, and you can take another planet. So moon minus Venus. Okay, moon, if one is minus, then another has to be plus, and another planet, and the type is ancient or modern. Of course, this is for Arabic parts. You can also make it into Sahams and you can click create. Okay, so presently I'm clicking cancel. I'm not creating anything. So that was tools, my friend. And next we are going to go into predictive AI. This is the heart and soul of LOKPA software. So I think you have understood the different tools. Go through this video once again. In fact, all the videos are your videos. Go through them as many number of times you want. So this is the end of this particular video.